of watching the skies, too, for what's going to happen overnight.
Yes, Val had a tornado about 10 minutes ago in the Panhandle, way out there.
Okay.
That threat will disappear as it comes into Oklahoma, but still a wind and hail threat overnight tonight. Let's check in with our trackers. They have you covered, and they are still bringing this line east. Here's the deal. It's not moving very fast out of the Texas Panhandle. Moving east at about 20 miles per hour. Not fast, okay? But fast enough. It'll make its way in. Still capable of some large hail and damaging winds. And trackers, we will be here tonight as these storms move from west to east. But the atmosphere is more stable as you move deeper into Oklahoma. I'll show you what I'm talking about coming up. But they're still out there. They are still out there tonight. All right, let's take a look now. And Lynx 1, big glob of storms. Just look how large this is. It runs from north of Guymon all the way to nearly Tulia and Happy, Texas. And this is, again, moving east at about 20 miles per hour. A couple of thunderstorms in southwestern Oklahoma right now. Those have kind of weakened and fallen apart. But again, here it comes. It's going right down I-40 right now. Some of the data have this coming in and swinging to the north. Other data have it coming right down I-40. I think it's going to ride pretty much down I-40. So I-40 to the north will get the light to moderate to heavy rain, some localized flooding. And then I think it'll be less coverage down across southern Oklahoma. But most of us see rain coming up overnight tonight. A little closer shot. This is turning into what we call an MCV. It's a mesoscale convective system. It's just a ball of energy, becomes an intense area of low pressure. And it's going to move east. Heavy rain, lightning, thunder, small to some large hail right now. But again, this will weaken as it comes into Oklahoma, but still strong to severe. We now have additional showers and storms beginning to pop up out ahead of this. That's a classic setup. You get rain and storms out ahead of it, but the main show's behind it, doing a storm track. Let's bring it into Oklahoma. Again, it'll be after midnight. Arnett at about 1:30 in the morning. How about Hammond at about 2:28, Elk City 2:33, Woodward at about 2:44. If it picks up speed, obviously it'll be here a little bit faster, and then it'll come into Oklahoma City later tonight. I'll show you when coming up. The northwest, some light rain, Shattuck, Arnett, Marty's up there. And again, showers beginning to pop up out west. Pretty intense line here. Again, still in the Texas Panhandle. Thunderstorms in the southwest. These have weakened a little bit of lightning down here in and around Frederick to Tipton, south of Snyder. Nothing too crazy there. Here in Oklahoma City, dark, 68 degrees, and east wind at 7. Our shot, looking at our Regency cam from our Lucky Star Skycam network. All right, so we have a mix of 60s and 70s, plenty of moisture to fuel this wave of energy coming through the jet stream tonight, combined with our cool front that will come in late tonight and tomorrow. Now, there are some changes coming here. Let me show you. So here we are at 10 o'clock. Watch this wave come down I-40. Now, this model takes this and spins it into northwestern Oklahoma and Kansas. But other data says, no, this comes down I-40. And I'm leaning towards more of a southern track with this system tonight. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to try to fire up thunderstorms just south and east of Oklahoma City. If that happens, those, again, will be strong, will be severe. Large hail, damaging wind, the main threat tomorrow again. Rain amounts overnight will range from 1 to 2 to 3 inches. I-40 north, not as much in the south, and this will carry over into tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow evening. So some pretty good rains, southern, southwestern Oklahoma, just not as much. Lows tonight, 60s, okay? Overnight tonight, I've lowered the chance of rain in the south, okay? But it's still high, 100% chance. Oklahoma City to the west and across the north. That's overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. A few of these storms in here overnight, strong to severe. Wind and hail, up to quarter-size hail in a few of the storms. Winds maybe about 60 miles per hour. And the most likely area for that's going to be a little bit higher chance in the west. And a loud night. The lightning is going to be pretty intense. Overnight through tomorrow morning, some small hail, might see a few quarters in there. And then highs tomorrow, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And tomorrow afternoon, central, southern, eastern Oklahoma, thunderstorms. They'll spread south and east. There's my storm zone tomorrow, just barely south and east of the metro. That really kind of hinges on what happens with the big ball of rain tonight and tomorrow morning. The good news, your weekend looks great. Next week, more wet weather and heavy rain possible. Next week, we'll be back. Steve has sports coming up next.